Hello there. It's a big day at the office because the rolling chassis is being assembled. That means both motors are being put together today and shipped off to our manufacturing partner Aria, where they are going to be attaching the exterior panels. And then after that, TELO gets to work on the important one, the battery pack. But in the meantime, we can see our safety system already coming together here. Since the last time we updated you guys, there's been a lot of paint added, so it looks really stealthy, really clean now. And wheels, finally, in the shop. Wheels, we're rolling. While Aria is going to be affixing all of the latest exterior panels and interior components, we're also going to be working on a second prototype here at the shop. So expect another one of these, except we're going to learn a lot more from the first time, make sure we understand what components need to go together first, but we've already got lots of additional parts ready to go for our next few prototypes. And believe it or not, this whole floating chassis, before any additional metal is added, you might think, wow, this has got to hold a lot, it's got to weigh thousands of pounds. Actually, the bonded frame only weighs about 430 pounds, substantially less than everybody in the shop guessed. But let's stop talking and get to work. Hey, Sego.
Hey.
Thanks for coming on the channel.
Thank you.
It's cool to see everything finally coming together here.
Yeah.
But why do you have like a eye test in the very front, like people doing LASIK while they're off-roading?
So this is actually part of the front air conditioning system of the vehicle. It's actually quite a challenge to fit all the components of the air conditioning system inside the vehicle. We kind of had to separate out the parts between the front of the vehicle and under the dash, since we had very little front space to work with. Most people don't realize how big the air conditioning system of a car is, and it usually lives just under the dash. But we had to get creative, and we split up the parts such as the blower. We put that in like the front of the vehicle, and then the evaporator we had to put in the dash, and then we duct the air between the parts.
Smart. But Jason, this is a tight spot, obviously, but you're fitting this whole custom steering rack in here.
One of the really important things we wanted to do was enable first to be able to be driven through shafts to the drive steering wheel to make it as safe as possible, as redundant as possible. But we also wanted to future-proof and enable our vehicle to be completely drive-by-wire. And one of the big advantages of being drive-by-wire is it would be very easy to swap over to right-hand drive if we wanted to in the future.
Wow.
So what we did is actually, on top of building a custom steering rack, we actually integrated an electronic power assistance system that is fully capable of redundant steer-by-wire on top of this. So now what you're seeing is the rack, a coupler, and a fully powered steer-by-wire system, but it still has the true shafts that go to the steering wheel.
Down the road, does that mean the turning ratio is adjustable, like dependent on speed?
It could be.
Yeah.
That's certainly not how we're doing it right now, because
Sure.
we still have a true coupling between the shaft and the output shaft.
Gotcha.
And so that way you will always have a feel for the road with steering wheel with this particular design of the vehicle.
Gotcha. Right-hand drive for Australia, for UK.
Could be.
That makes it much simpler then.
Makes it
You don't
much
have to
simpler.
re-engineer for
Don't
the
have to flip anything.
Good.
It just works.
Brilliant. Thank you for doing that.
Yep, of course.
Okay, Graham, how does it feel working on all this for months and months?
It's super exciting, so much better than I could have ever imagined, and I'm just ready for the next one.
But now you gotta ship it off.
It's going down to Aria and come back a complete vehicle.
Is it sad to say goodbye?
A little bit, yeah, a little too soon.
You think part 2 will be faster?
It'll be a lot faster.
Good.
There's a lot of learning.
Awesome.
This specific prototype, only one of them. What do we call it? Comment down below. My vote is Bingus. Beautiful. We really wanted to put the front wheels on, but because of a shipping issue, the last components we needed arrived 1 day late. So we're going to be sending those off to Aria so they can attach the front wheels. Bye-bye.